Hey, thanks for joining me. Travis from the Knife Joker. Today coming at you with two new models. Well, two versions of one model. That Chaves Ultramar Redencion 229 with Kickstop. These ones in G10, and yeah, last week I did the same, well, almost the same video, same style of knives, but these ones coming in G10. Let's check these things out. And I got so excited I had to do almost the same video 2 weeks in a row. So hopefully highlight some points that I didn't highlight last time about these Chaves 229 Kickstops. Boy, these G10 ones really impressed me. And I had a hard enough time last week deciding on, which one of these titanium ones I wanted, the drop point or the Tonto. And then now the G10 ones come. Yeah, these all being made one time by Riyadh. I doubt they'll be made again. They're actually not released yet. The release hasn't been set, but I think within the next 2 weeks, you're going to see these available to the public. And I don't know how long they'll last, but yeah, I think when they're gone, they'll be gone. So if you are waiting for one, if you did want one, I'd probably try to grab one quick, because once they're gone, they're probably gone. Sorry, said that twice. Those G10 versions. That super thick G10 scale on the front. Really the only difference. Well, and the weight. These being quite a bit lighter than the titanium versions. Let's see how much lighter they are right out the gate. Bring the old trusty out. And yeah, well, we weighed these last week. Let's see what these full titanium ones weigh. 6.6. And then now, let's see, Tonto version. 6.6 for the Tonto version. And the G10, well, 5.8. So yeah, if you're worried about the weight of these larger 229s, being that there's no milling inside these scales, just a full titanium knife. If you want to save, well, not quite an ounce, but almost an ounce. That G10 version. Might as well do a measurement here on the length on these knives. We didn't do that last week either. Almost, well, a little over 8 inches there. 8 1/4 inches almost, my measurement. And yeah, the blade, I think I said 3.6 inches. And there it is, 3.6 inches. And now you have a, well, tougher decision. The Tonto or draw point, or Tonto, or, of course, there's a draw point. I might need 2 of these now. I'm in trouble. I'm not supposed to want any more knives, but I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I've always wanted the 229 with the flipper tab. I like the flipper tab a lot. Once again, that flipper tab not being part of the blade, that Lee Williams Kickstop. And to go over the Kickstop a little bit more, it is exactly what it says. It's a kick and a stop. That little piece gonna kick that knife open. Also being the stop pin there. So yeah, no stop pin, so to speak, in the Lee Williams knives besides the flipper tab itself. So that's exactly what it is, the kicker and the stopper. These 229s being that 4mm blade stock, just beefy. Yet then again, pretty darn thin behind the edge there. Haven't done a caliper measurement because, well, I don't have a pair of calipers, but look at a lot of knives and use a lot of knives. Yeah, this will be a nice user. And, well, another thing, yeah, of course there's no jimping here on the handle because, well, I went over that last week, as opposed to, well, the Redencion Street does have that jimping here on the handle, and then no jimping here for that flipper tab, so you have a nice smooth area to flip that out for your hand to slide right there. This G-10 from Riot being, ooh, just so clean. Not super coarse on the texture. This won't be a pocket shredder. Nice and, well, sort of smooth. Although there's a little texture to it. I'd say less texture than a Spyderco, I would think. I didn't bring any Spydercos with G10 out. But it feels like a little bit less texture than the normal Spyderco G10. Once again, no sharp edges on these knives from Riot. Well, except for hopefully this edge here, but meaning even on the back here, even though it comes down, it's not sharp. They've pretty much chamfered or rounded these edges off. That pocket clip being pretty great in and out of the pocket, as far as I've seen. Nice slant right there on the in, and coming back out, yeah, it comes right back out. Of course, these are the Gen 4, so got this rounded pocket clip here. No hot spots on the pocket clip anymore like there was, I guess, a few years back. And you have that easily switchable clip. Well, if you don't like the skull, if it's attracting too much attention at your work or something like that, you don't want to skull out one day of the week or something, yeah, comes with that extra pocket clip. So this plain pocket clip, well, if I could get the darn thing out, that plain flat titanium pocket clip, high quality clip once again, of course, and then you'd be plain Jane. Well, still 229 Kickstop. But yeah, if you hate that, or you don't want to show off your knife, you'd be a little more subtle. A regular clip included in the box now. I guess maybe the only negative to that might be these clips, these screws showing here. Makes it easy to switch your clip out. I guess they used to be from the back, so you didn't see the screws, but doesn't bother me too much. I guess I get used to it pretty quickly. Of course, these knives designed by Ramon and manufactured at Riot Knives. So that centering, that satin grind besides these one or two little specks of dust coming in, that edge grind, if I can show it. A lot of trouble with my focus on my new phone here. Yeah, that edge grind being just darn near perfect from Riot once again. Check out the lockup on these doggies. Always early lockup from Riot. I know some people it scares them, but yet once again, like I said last week, I've never had trouble with a Riot knife. One customer had a trouble one time, and his pivot was loose, so we tightened up the pivot, and everything was hunky-dory. Everything was fine. Just was a loose pivot, so kind of cool how you can see that M390 there, from the back of the knife. I don't know if I'd choke up right there. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm probably not going to choke up right there. Just stay right here. And get a little side-by-side action here. I'll start out with just the 229 against the 229. First off, Oh, I don't know. I might need 2 of these now. I'm in trouble. Yeah. 2 sweet knives right there. Put one up against, well, that Street, that Redencion Street being 3.25 inches instead of 3.6. So yeah, the Redencion Street being that smaller knife, and the thumb stud. Check out another side-by-side here with a Re-Op Mini Crossroads. Of course, the Mini Crossroads being 3.3 inches, a little smaller. Both hollow ground. Great user knives. Maybe with a little bigger knife, the Re-Op K3. If you're familiar with the K3, beefy knives here, gentlemen. Yeah, great knives. Last you a lifetime, I would think. Either one of these. And maybe, well, throw a Spyderco out there. Maybe that hardcore use Spyderco Shaman. That beefier Spyderco. Alongside the 229 here. Yeah, both, geez, great user knives, these things. So to summarize, if you've been waiting or wanting 229 with flipper tab, probably time to act is well, as soon as these come out. Yeah, they're not yet released, but I don't know how long they'll be around. I don't think they'll make them again. Which version would you get? The Tonto, the drop point, the titanium? I just wonder, leave your comment down below, and if you like what you see, please hit the like button, like the video, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done that. We'll see you on the next one.